What's up?
What's up?
So
we're working
right
on
now,
the H pipe.
Yeah, I'm fabbing up the H pipe. Trying to get this to seat better without having to stretch it over the top.
I think it might. These might be too long.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but it'll give it good coverage.
Because the other one fits perfect.
Really?
And it's a little bit shorter.
That one's a little.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah.
A lot better though.
Yeah, so it's pushing out a little tiny bit. Yeah, I'm gonna open this up just a hair. I just basically use the pliers to set it.
Open it up a little bit.
Yeah. This one, I'll open this one up a hair too. So. I think when you initially notch it, everything is when they roll a pipe and they form it, it's in tension. So when you cut it, I think some of it relaxes and it kind of does weird things.
Yeah.
So that seems to fit pretty well.
A little bit closer, yeah.
So now, see if this goes in without any tension. What do you think about that?
Looks good. So, had Andrew actually weld this up, I was gonna weld it, but I figured you could use the practice. Right, more practice, more hood time. Hood time?
Hood time. I got a bunch of hood time because I grew up in the hood, so. So that's gonna be how it's gonna look. I want to keep it closer to the access point of the drive shaft, because when the rear end, if it droops out, if we jack it up, I don't want the drive shaft to hit the the hoop. So I don't want to bring it back too far. Which that should be plenty of room. What do you think? It's good?
Yeah, looks great.
Okay, so now we have to, I'm going to trace it with a marker. And we'll cut the center out. And then that'll That'll be the port. Guess what?
That's what.
That's what. All right.
No, that's what.
Yeah, that's what right there. So we just finished scotch brighting the exhaust. We put the H pipe in today, and just basically final fit checked everything. We welded the V-band clamps to the actual exhaust tube.
The collector on the header.
Yeah, the collector, the V-band clamps on this one here. So on the tube and on the header, you can see here.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit of a pain to do, but we got it done. We put in, this is the H pipe. You see here. So we used we'd use a pipe notcher, a 3-inch to cut this side, that side, and then we put it on the lathe, and then we trimmed it down to size, and then we put this on the bandsaw, and we cut those to size and kind of massaged it a little bit. What else did we do?
We had to when we put the H pipe in,
it moved a little bit.
It moved just a little bit, so we had to just adjust these before we fully welded them.
Yeah.
And then now it fits.
And then I basically did a fusion weld on this over an existing
pass.
weld, and that pulled it back a little bit.
Yeah, I made it
Fit better.
yeah.
And then, so you can see how everything is really nice and tucked. Fits like a glove, like if it was custom made.
Yeah.
Right?
It actually, the H pipe made it even like tucked up higher.
Oh yeah, because it moved up a little bit.
Yeah, I moved up a little bit.
I think in the future, I almost think it'd be better to do this section, do the H pipe, and then terminate it here, get everything fully welded, and then build the back because it moves so much. It moves a lot. So
Yeah.
Anyways, and then we Andrew welded the mufflers on. So these mufflers are actually the Super 10s. They're stainless. So you just did add some filler to that. We made the exhaust clamps or clamps. The hangers. Exhaust hangers. We these were straight bars. We cut them and then we used an acetylene torch to bend it. Andrew TIG welded it. We used nut certs in the body, and then we put 5/16 18 hardware. So everything now is fastened exactly where it's going to go. So it looks really cool. Look from the back. Everything looks nice and symmetrical and level. So it looks badass. In my humble opinion. So, as you can tell, I'm just getting off work.
Oh yeah, we
And-
could tell.
Yeah, you can tell because of the time. It's getting off work clock. I came home to this shite right here. This is freaking. This is like a piece of jewelry. I am so proud of Andrew. Your skills, like ridiculous, perfect execution, perfect methodical layout. It's super cool looking. It's symmetrical. You couldn't take it to. This is like the best shop that you could possibly take your car to get your exhaust done. I mean, this is very, very good. This puts my exhaust on my Chevelle to shame. This is so good that it made me take my exhaust off my car, even though I have to go to Reno in like 3 weeks. Or yeah, 3 weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
It's so shameful that I was like, okay, that's not right. It's just not right. So I'm going to redo mine. So he did a super good job. I just wanted to say that. Just the workmanship, the quality
I want to hear it.
is pretty badass. I mean, the way you polish the tips and then you obviously masked it.
Yeah.
So even the not the execution, but even the level of detail,
The craftsmanship.
the craftsmanship is off the hook. And so I know you're going to rotate these clamps, so you're not going to be able to see the
Yeah, I gotta put the
nuts.
the actual lock nuts on them, but and then clock them so that you can't really see the nut or the bolt.
do it. I know there's some fingerprints on this that we'll have to take off.
It was. I have to clean those anyways, but it was a pain to get those through the around the diff
Yeah.
without actually hitting anything.
So I mean, nothing's touching. There's plenty of clearance between all of the moving parts, the tank, around the axle tube,
I like how the V-band is right where the tank,
the flat
is,
spot.
yeah, notched, I guess.
Yeah, and then here, obviously, I think we showed some videos, some video of that, the front. Hopefully, this is capturing all the different the details, but
Yeah, camera doesn't do it justice.
yeah, I don't think so. This car is gonna look better upside down than it does right side up. I mean, I'm serious. It's like jewelry. It's crazy. I just want to take off the tip and hug it.
Let's not get crazy now.
But I mean, look at that. It's just.
I know he showed me
freaking
today.
cool. Did you polish it beyond what was already polished?
I did the one you did just a little bit more.
A little more.
Just because after working with it, I had to smash it.
Oh,
Smash
push it in a little bit?
Yeah, so it's flat now.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to touch it. The fingerprints.
Yeah, so just like little scratches. So I went over it, and then I did the other side also. And then I brushed it with the Scotch-Brite, and then tried not to hit the.
Yeah, I just wanted to express that on video. It's a pretty good job. This is not a pretty good job. A freaking excellent execution and layout. This is some shit you'd see at SEMA or any kind of like super high end car show. Yeah, so
He said SEMA.
SEMA.
yeah. I mean, the only thing different, maybe SEMA, they would polish everything.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Well, I like it like this.
Yeah, I like the oxidation.
Yeah, me too.
But it has a really good contrast between the polish and the Scotch-Brite brush look, I guess you'd say.
The welds, I told him they're pretty.
It's like jewelry.
And then he said that this looked like a cross.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like a crossing.
It's cool.
Wanna fire it up?
Oh yeah. Keys in it.
Yeah.
You sound like you could do that, huh?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. That is what you call
Music?
a symphony of chaos. It's chaos, but it's controlled.
Yeah, it sounds
That
freaking hella mean.
Is just stupid. Ah, man, that sounds so good.
I don't think it could be better.
I don't think so.
It
No.
cannot be better. Like,
It can't.
it's like, how many hours you got? Like 30, 40?
Like 36.
36
Close.
hours?
Close to 36.
So a week worth of work. So if you worked for a week straight with no overtime,
Yeah.
a little bit under
36. That's a part time. That's no benefits.
Most of it is just finessing it, just to get everything symmetrical, and then getting the tips where I want them. So.
One thing that you're extremely good at is detailed work. Yeah, you just you won't quit until it's perfect.
Yeah.
Which, in this line of work, you guys doing this work, I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah, the only balance out of that is
Time.
it's time.
Mhm.
You can't. I mean, you can't do it.
You have no life.
No, as far as
What?
what you charge.
Oh,
No.
that too.
Yeah. But I mean, this is my second exhaust, so if you think about it, the time isn't that bad.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
You're on track.
I looked at the exhaust on my truck, and it's like so garbage looking. Like just the welds.
Yeah,
It's like no
it's trash.
comparison. Yeah.
It's trash compared to what he has now.
I wouldn't say trash.
No,
Like, if you're at a car show,
it's
you-
actually really bad.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You did it yourself, and how old were you when you did it?
So 6.5.
I don't know. It was probably like 2 years ago, 3
Yeah.
years ago, something like
15,
that long ago?
16?
No.
that. When I first did it, maybe like 2 years ago. But I mean, I did the mufflers on it, which look fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the exhaust tips I did look good, but I don't know.
Well, and then this is
just
a
learning
this
how
is
to
a
fit-
car.
Learning how to fit the tubes and just getting them flat so that there's no gaps was a challenge back then, which is still a challenge.
Yeah,
now,
it's one thing to
but-
weld. It's another thing to fabricate and fit up. The fit up is most important.
Yeah.
And this is a much
Which this shows that.
bigger car
It is
than
a
the
bigger
truck.
car. This is a lot.
So,
This is like 2 trucks.
yeah.
Yeah, mine exits.
Before the tires.
Right before the tires.
So it's
And
really
It's
short.
very short.
Yeah.
Especially on my truck.
This
so
one sounds mean.
This one is insane.
This type of car, you get worried about then stealing your exhaust, not your car.
Yeah. Especially because it just comes out in pieces.
Yeah, basically all you need is a 1/2-inch wrench, and you could take.
Don't.
And a
tell
bottle
people.
jack.
I shouldn't say that on video.
You
This
think
car
Jose's
is
gonna
fully
be happy?
insured. Fully
I'll have to
insured.
edit that out.
Yeah, it's fully insured, and he never leaves it unattended, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, 1/2 inch you can take the whole exhaust.
I'm gonna cover the license plate now. You think Jose's gonna like it?
If
No,
he doesn't
I'm
like it,
taking
he's blind
Or death.
or deaf, both. Yeah, this car is actually louder than this car.
Yeah.
This car is louder than this car.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's a big block,
A 540.
540. This is a small block, 120. No, this is a 350. And yeah, this shit's loud, man. But it doesn't. It's not like an obnoxious loud. It's a good sound.
No,
loud.
it sounds good.
It's cool. It's like the idle isn't obnoxious, but when you rev it up, it's like 2 different cars.
When you go somewhere, it's like you don't even have to show off. You can just drive normal and break necks and eardrums. So that's the cool part is you don't have to do
Well,
anything.
the thing is, the car is already like that though.
What's that?
Turns heads,
It does.
already.
and this is gonna be just over the top.
This is gonna be when he goes to car shows. It's gonna be hurting some feelings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's gonna be triggering some people.
Yeah. The cool thing is, a lot of people don't even know that we exist. So when you pull up with something like this, like no one really around here can do something like this. So
Yeah.
when you see that, you're like, who
It's
did that?
it's one of one. It's not a kit. It's all custom. There's only one place you can get it, and that's MC2 Fabrication and Engineering.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.